to do a reading, but I was called to do it outside. Hold up. I was called to do a reading out here. It's so pretty. But look at Orion will not stop wanting to play. But anyways, I'm just gonna keep throwing the ball. There she goes. Yeah. So I was called to do a reading out here. I was called to do something new out here. So I'm gonna do that. So let's see. It's windy out here, but I'm gonna try. Hold up, I'm gonna do this and I'll be right back. Alright, I think it's gonna work. It's a little bit wet in here. I'm using her bowl, but I'm gonna try it. Hold on, man. This is really windy. Anyways. Oh, motherfucker. It's fucking hot. It's metal, bitch. Oh, fuck. Anyways, okay. So. I'm trying to stop it. It's fast. Slow down. Slow down. I'm trying to break the wind. Well, I'm not be able to do it today. So I'm gonna do the reading here, and then I'm gonna go home and do this because it's just it looks like a tornado here. I don't know if you can see that because I can't see it. The camera's facing us. So. Anyways, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue with the reading. Okay. My name is Delina. Thank you for being here at Inward Revolution. Let me put this out. Bring me your ball over here. Bring me your ball. Bring it. I'm not getting it. Anyhows. It's like a tornado. Thank you. It's interesting. Something keeps coming back. Something keeps I keep throwing the ball. And so getting rid of something and then something always coming back. So it depends on what it is. Maybe it's an ex. Maybe you keep going back to someone. Maybe someone keeps coming back to you. Maybe, and it's not a negative thing. It might be a little bit annoying. Orion, bring me the ball. Okay, I'm not going to throw it then. Here we go. Yeah, there's like a ball of something. There's a ball of something. It's fire. Someone's drinking Fireball. Someone is going really, really fast at something. I feel like, when you run down a hill, it's like you just eat shit because, there's a bee here. There was a bee right there. Okay, so someone's in a circus with me. Someone keeps throwing something. Okay. Could be a ball of fire, ball of a tornado, because it's just swirling and it's fast and interesting. You see the bee? You see the bee? It just flew right here. Did you see that? Again, coming back, but not okay. So interesting. Cleanse your homes, please. Cleanse your homes. Use incense, whatever. I use resin. I use incense resin, and I keep it in a little jar. Like this. It's like that. This is I have vanilla in here. I have myrrh. I have 7 chakras. I have frankincense, and I have I think that's it. That's what I have in this jar, and I mix them all together. So something is slowing down. Something is going to be slowing down. No, it's not. Look at that. It'll slow down and then it'll pick back up. It's not like a roller coaster per se, because it's consistently going. So someone is moving consistently. It may be quickly. It will be moving quickly, I heard. Okay, I see a heart shape. Okay, thank you. A heart shape. There we go. That's better. I love it. A heart shape. Yes, a heart shape. That is going to start moving fastly, more quickly, more rapidly, more consistently. Let's see. Let it blow in the wind slowly. And something keeps churning over. There's churnover. There's going to be a flow of churnover. Okay, be aware of people trying to. This is flipping. It looks like it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a tornado, but yet it's flipping like this. And it looks rough. Okay, so be aware of energies flipping, meaning like, oh, and there's also, I heard there's bandwagon. There's bandwagon energy. There's a video that I recorded the day after I did the, okay, so I said Wednesday yesterday, but it was really Thursday. So I think I recorded on Tuesday at my house. It was after I was outside, and it wasn't out of frustration. It was all about being on the bandwagon. I might put it up because that video was in private for a couple of hours and it still kept getting views. And I don't know how that can happen, but apparently it does. And then I just put it on public, and then it got a couple more views, but then I heard pause. So it was, then this morning I woke up and I'm like, why did I pause? Because I didn't understand why I needed to pause the video, take it down, whatever, or put it on, take it down. So I thought it was taken down. Why was it taken down? So it was bait. I woke up this morning and I heard bait because I went to bed last night thinking, like, why was it taken down? It was bait. So there's God does, Spirit is with me. Like, I know that I've been being used for a long time by Spirit, and there's other energies that if we're on the same frequency on a real way, you know what I'm talking about. We get used by God, put in different situations. We're told to do certain things, and we just do them. We don't know why at the time, but we do get our answers when we need to get our answers. And so I woke up this morning and I heard bait. So I was like, oh fuck. And this has happened to me before. So in the same content. So I get it, because the last time that was the same word I got. So I'm gonna post a video because if y'all, I don't know if y'all like listen or if you guys know what's going on. I really don't pay attention. I don't give it too much thought. But this video might bring clarity to you guys. It was the day that I had a lot of distractions on the video with the dogs and shit. So, but yeah, there's also it was about this very masculine energy, and I know this person. Uh, I know of. I don't know personally or whatever. I know of. I don't like now currently, like within the past like year and a half, 2 years, I haven't watched this person at all. Um, but he's kind of funny. However, you know, he says there's a lot of masculine energies right now, whether you're a man or a woman, that really think that they're the opposite sex is less worthy, is beneath you. Let me just say one thing. When people go online and they talk about women who have been, been sexual, and they talk about it online and like, you know, all these things, and it comes from being scorned. It's either a scorned man or scorned woman. They have mother issues, father issues, maybe both. They been programmed from like 1935, and I used to know a guy like this. The last person I was with, he was a total narcissist. Like, he was like, and they always act as though nothing ever happened. So this guy can like be a dick and whatever, and then he would, and like when I would try to like talk about it, he would act like nothing happened, like literally like nothing happened. This is very intentional. This is a very intentional thing that they do. It's emotional manipulation. It is to keep you coming back. It is when they put you down, they make you feel like you are unworthy, or no one else is going to want you, or, what you do is not enough. It will make you want to prove yourself. This is the thing, this is what I'm saying. And then on the other end, there's another, you'll feed their ego. That's what I'm saying. So there is that dynamic playing out in a lot of situations. But what I was about to say, I say all that to say, the guy that I was with, he was like very sexual, and that is fine. But like when you're over sexual sometimes, and there were a couple people in our circle that knew of him as well, and me as well. In the beginning, I thought he was gay. Not the guy online, but the person I was dealing with. I honestly thought he was gay, and I asked him like, "Hey, are you gay or whatever?" And he was like, "No, I'm not gay." And I was like, "Oh, my bad, I just whatever, It's like, my bad, I'm sorry." But I did ask him because I wanted him to be himself, and he seemed like he was, and I thought he was open about it, but he wasn't. But over-sexualizing yourself with women or men, whether you're the opposite sex, the same sex, it doesn't fucking matter. You can have a high sex drive, yes, but at the same time, if you are in that energy of attracting people like that, in that energy that treat other people like that, it's a mind thing and an emotional thing. So that is emotionally making you want to prove yourself. That is emotionally like making you feel less than. But the only reason why men and women act this way is because when they feel as though they need to be more powerful and dominant and make you feel some type, like try to make you feel some type of way, it's because they don't want you to be more powerful than them, because then they'll feel powerless. So that's why they have to put you down. That's why, come here, Ryan. That's why they have to put you down. That's why they have to emotionally manipulate. That's why they have to try to get in your head. That's why they do all these things. They try to, and also too, like I remember this guy one time. He was the same person I'm talking about in my personal life, he also tried to compete. Like, he was competitive. He thought that he ran shit he thought he ran shit at his job, and he didn't. He failed every fucking time. He failed every fucking time, and not in a failure way. It didn't look like he was failing. Honestly, it didn't look like he was failing, but inside he felt like, he felt like he didn't have any worth or whatever. But that also made him, what's going on? That also made him act the way he acted with other people, with himself. And so I say all that to say, people that feel as though they need to compete, and people that feel as though there's healthy competition, there's healthy everything, right? Balance everything. But thank you, Orion, for confirming that. People that want to compete with you in a toxic way, and trying to make people feel less than or whatever, that people shouldn't be in power. If you're a man and you feel that women shouldn't be in power, then it's probably because you feel powerless when there is. Because women, and I'm not saying there is in certain aspects, I feel that women shouldn't be in charge, yes, but there are certain places and things that women do well when they are in power, but power means different things to different people. So if you want control and money and this and that, and that's great, but if you don't want a woman in power before that reason, then that is because you might feel powerless. Maybe you feel that she, because I worked at a body shop for a long time, and I started from the bottom, and I ended up having, being able to run shit. And so, and I learned a lot from the owner, and the owner, he was very, he would say, I used to get all the time, men would walk in the body shop and they would just not even acknowledge me. They would just be like, I didn't know shit because I was a girl or whatever. And that's normal, right? But then when you start, as time goes by, and I started to learn more, and I started to engage and be in it, and started really, knowing my shit and being on top of my shit, the owner actually was like, okay, well, you could explain this to them, right? And it would be, this was in a high-end place. This was Westlake, Thousand Oaks, Westlake, Calabasas area. So it was he's like, you know how to tell these people this, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, okay. So he tested me. And so one day this guy came in, and he was a great person at throwing me to the wolves when he knew that I could do it, but I was nervous. So I remember one time this guy came in, and he had his Porsche done, and he was like, go explain this shit to him. He's like, Delana will take care of you, And the guy was like, are you sure? He had no confidence in me at all. So then he was like, you don't want to come with? And the owner was like, no. So I ended up going to do this outside. I was outside for a good 10 minutes because he had, $30,000 worth of damage on his car. And with the Porsche, it's not a total loss because they are worth $100,000. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I went out there and I had this full-blown conversation and answered all of his questions. And I asked, and I said, at the end, he was like, okay, I think I'm good. I'm like, are you sure you don't want me to go get the owner? And he was like, no, you answered all my questions. So it's that right there, and letting me take over that portion of control, of power, right? It's knowledge. It's fucking it's knowing your shit. And I didn't suck any dick to get there. I didn't fucking give my shit away. I didn't, it was very honest and very respectful the way that I earned my position there. And I've done that all my life. And I don't really care if what the fuck is this guy doing? I don't really care about all that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel and that's a man's world. I feel as though women it balances itself out, right? So when a man can do things that women can't, and I've said this before on my channel, a man can do things women can't, obviously, right? But there are things that men cannot do that women can do. and not in a competitive way, but in a way where it balances itself out. So a man can be in power, but yet have that energy where it's like being that supportive system, and a woman can be in power and that man can support her, and it's a balance. Whatever she needs him to do, he will gladly, and whatever he needs her to do, she will gladly. You know what I'm saying? And it's a respectful in that way. But if he were to be like, no, you can't do this, like another boss that I had, you know what I'm saying, then it defeats the whole purpose, and it kind of like it shows that he feels some type of way because he's insecure, and saying vice versa. So insecure men, insecure women. And I'm not saying you're a fucking gay guy. I'm just saying it is that way sometimes. And sometimes, and not only that, he was a Christian, and he was a Christian, and oh man, he was so judgmental of my spirituality. It was not even funny. And so God, and they called themselves the high rollers. And yeah. Anyways, so that's what my reading was about. I probably will post it. I'm not sure. I still have it saved in a file that I have. I can't drink this water. In a file that I have. So I just made, but yeah, be aware of people like that. So anyways. Ouch! Shit. I burned myself again. See, I'm just gonna put water on this bad boy. Let it sit for a minute before I put it in the grass and start a fucking fire. Alright, let's do this. I was called to use the same deck I used last time. What time is it? Oh my goodness. Alright. Whoa. Alright, so we had, 10 of swords. We have 10 of swords here. 10 of swords. That means coming out of something that okay, did you see this? Fucking devil's right now. The devil, justice, and 5 of pentacles. That's off to the side. Someone thinks that, what did I say about getting in your head? What did I say about that? Getting in your head. Okay, so the devil, so say this was a person. If you saw them, what color nails would they have? I say black. So this is right here, them balancing the scales on their own, taking matters into their own hands to fit their narrative. To make you feel left out in the cold. But look at this person, not paying no mind. Do not pay any mind. And it's maybe, if they want to leave you out in the cold, maybe it's better that way. Maybe they're doing you a favor. You know what I'm saying? Because do you want to prove yourself to people like that? No. I mean, I don't, but, I'm not. My choices are not for everybody, obviously. I'm fucking leaving a snail trail over this bitch. I'm a fucking turtle. I'm a snail. You know what I mean? Not a jackrabbit. There we go, bitch. So, yes. Okay, what do we have here? Exactly. The Sun, the Princess of Cups. The Sun and the Princess of Cups. So it's having that connection to the Sun. It's having that connection to God, to that warmth in you, the truth. Oh shit! I burnt that fucking blanket. Yeah, there's gonna having that. Be in this energy. Don't I get it. Okay, so right when I threw the ball, I was like, wait. Okay, so the Sun here. Be in this energy because, and know that it's going to get illuminated. The Sun is also illumination. Orion! Fuck. She's fucking out of control today. I don't know what her issue is. She pushes me with her nose and shit. Anyways, yeah, over there. Anyways, it's the sun here. So something's gonna be illuminated. You see how this person's like, me? Well, no. You know what I mean? And it's underneath the moon. Yeah. Came out like that. Came out like that. So exactly. Something's going to be illuminated. This person is like, whoever this energy is like, me. So it's also like, you remember how I said energies, they're going to be flipping the energy, whatever your energy in, they're going to say, oh, people do this shit all the time. Like, oh, well, she did this. It's like, no, she didn't. You clearly fucked it up by poking at her and antagonizing her and instigating shit, right? This is what it is. And they're like, me? No. Okay. I didn't give her no burdens. I didn't do that. But the communication is coming in. You see right here, the sun, it's being illuminated. This is like eclipse energy because there's sun and moon right here. That's what's being illuminated to a lot of people right now. And, you know, exactly, the Hierophant. And oh my gosh, I have the King and Queen of Swords here. Yep, I told you. Oh my gosh, y'all know you all know what's up. Bring the ball over here. I'm not gonna go over there and get it. 4 of Cups. Stay in your energy, and protect your energy, protect your peace. Be aware of your surroundings. You see what I'm saying? You see those cups right there? And there's a divine cup above her head. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of what is feeding you, your emotions. Be aware of who is in your energy. Because you see the devil had stairs too, but also the Hierophant has stairs. And there's multiple stairs here. You know, being in that energy, being in the devil energy is just a mental thing. It's wanting to get in your mental space. There was only one stair that led to your mind, and these stairs lead to something else. There is higher knowledge. There is spiritual gifts. There is other things that are. Look at 5 of Pentacles here. Protect yourself. Be out in the cold if you need to, like, and I don't mean isolate yourself, but I mean protect your energy from this type of shit. You know what I mean? And this is protection, right? I am, you know, I'm just in my own energy. I'm not saying me, but I'm just saying this person is in their own energy. They don't care if the door's closed. They don't care if it's dark outside. They don't care if there's people watching, right? Because they're protected. They're protecting themselves. They're in the divine energy. They know what it is that they're connected to. The Hierophant here. That is the communication coming in for a lot of the reals. The world, exactly. The world and the 3 of Cups here. And the 7 of Wands. There's a victory with the Ace of Cups. Look, love wins, yo. So right here, there's know who you are, know what you're connected to, stay grounded, have stability, the palm trees, right? Stability, and have that protection. God is protecting you. That's also what this is. And it's also, you know, it's within you and on, it's within you. And you know, we wear it well. You see this sun right here, God, the Hierophant is protecting us. You see the sun here and the color of the Hierophant card, it's right here. It's like God raises you above a lot of things. God gets you through a lot of things. Spirit gets you through a lot of things. And that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way you see this, it looks like a flower to me. It also looks like a flower to me. I'm sorry, my nails, I dyed my hair and my nails got the blunt of it, so whatever. My nails are not dirty, it's hair dye. Well, it might be dirty because I've been in the dirt with Orion right now, but whatever. I gotta go home and take a shower still. So the world here, it's like this is the thing that's growing. You see the mental space, the your crown chakra. It is also protected. You see how it's protected on different layers that they can't. No one can ruin your peace. You see this? You see this? No one can ruin your peace. These hands are really dirty. Whatever. No one can ruin your peace. You know what it is that you are connected to. Okay, I'm still my own person. I'm still doing my own thing. I don't mind you leaving me out in the cold here because I want to protect myself anyway. And it's cool, right? And that is protection anyway. So if people, yeah, you are connected in different ways. And not only that, this is a, I know it's a 3 of Cups and it's upright. I'm getting 2 messages from this. The energies that they want, they already have people convinced or connected or believing that whatever people say, which is fine. It doesn't matter. That's their journey. That's the people that they believe is their journey. Like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is also having that divine. You see how this energy here, it's also consciousness, right? It's also consciousness. Consciousness is like divine consciousness, divine clarity, divine love, divine celebration. It's coming through as being connected to that right here with the Ace of Cups. That's why I say that. It's like coming up from, you know what I mean? Like look at what she's sitting on, right? It's like dark and everything, and she's like, me, you know what I'm saying? And the Ace of Cups is here, and look at what that's coming out of. Something bright. You see how it was saying, like, I didn't do the 10 of Wands, right? But it's like the color that she's sitting on is like where the wands are, right? And the communication is, it's being illuminated. So you're coming out of that and coming into this. You see the colors here? It's like divine, like you protected yourself. Whatever. You moved away from it. Let's say you moved away from it, right? They left you out in the cold, you moved away from it. Whatever it is, it still benefits you. The Hierophant here, you see? It's like, no. I'm gonna take my kid out of that. You know what you're connected to. You're protecting yourself with the Sun and the Hierophant colors, right? It's still there, right here. And then you come up with the world. You're out of that. You come connected to like-minded people, like-minded energy, like-minded consciousness, Christ consciousness, divine love, divine reciprocity right here. And all that is protected. You see how these are protecting the crown chakra? You see that? It's also here. Seven of Cups. They want to cause illusions for you to be in the Nine of Swords. I'm going to say this. Know who you are. You see how these cards last time I said they look like angels? It's like whatever it is that is keeping you in a situation that you have to prove yourself, or someone is like belittling you or making you feel like you're less than, but know that it's because they probably feel less than. So someone that feels this big is going to make someone else feel this big so they can feel bigger. You understand? So know who you are. Be like-minded people. You see this? Like-minded people. Also knowing that your dark side and your light side are coming in connection with each other. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. And these funny, look, you see that? These nails are not black, they're blue. With the blue card, with the Hierophant. Ace of Swords. So right here, 8 of Cups. Eight of Cups here is looking into your past. Interesting, I said looking into your past. Because I would have said looking back at the past, but there are people looking into your past. Looking into your past, trying to use your past against you, trying to find any way, whether it be through your ancestors, whether it be through family members, whether it be whatever. So, you know how, like, there's some people who... Okay, and I don't mean there's no shade if you're with your parents, if you live with your parents, if you live with certain people because they're ill or you're trying to take care of them, and you know that is, you know, what you're doing. But if you say, you know, and these are for people, and this is not for people who, you know, lived on their own and now live with their parents. This is not about that. This is about people that have never lived on their own, people that never, you know, who have been down and out, and people who have gone through a lot of things, and when they get back on their feet, or when they feel like, you know, when they know they're not going to be in that situation anymore. These are for these people. Like, I know that I've been through a lot of things, and me knowing how that felt and all that stuff, like, I'm very aware and self-aware of, like, you know, if it happens once, it could happen again. You know what I mean? So, okay, so say like, I don't know, you were homeless. Let's say you were homeless, right? That's the easiest example I can use. Let's say you were homeless. Someone that is homeless knows the struggle, right? So when they get themselves out of that situation, okay, let's use myself for an example, because let's say I've been homeless before, and I have lived in my car. All right, please. This is a very, very important thingy right here. Look at that. So, okay, so I've lived in my car, not for a very long time, okay, so I'm not going to say I was homeless, but I just lived in my car for like a couple weeks. But say that I lived in my car for months or like a year, right? Knowing that I had to struggle, knowing that I still, you know, had to like go to work and blah, 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 and it's like keep it from people, whatever, right? So knowing that and going through that, I would never laugh or think it's a good idea to feel like joy or happiness or, you know, enjoyment out of another person struggling in that way. I would have compassion for them. But people so I say all that to say, when you live on your own, you know the struggle, right? It's just like being homeless. When you know the struggle, so you know what it's like to, like, you know, sometimes money's tight, sometimes, you know, it depends on what's going on, right? So knowing that, you would never like find enjoyment in another person going through the same thing that you went through. That's what I mean to say, right? Because you know what it's like and you would understand. But people that live with their siblings, that live with their parents, that marry for bullshit, not bullshit, money, right? Marry for money, people that, you know, feel entitled for someone to take care of them because they don't know how to take care of them themselves. Like, those are the types of people, and that really, you know, say they were homeless, but they were homeless for like myself, like a week or two. That's not being homeless, bruh. That's not being homeless, bro. What an exaggeration. Because I have lived in my car for a couple weeks, but like, even when I didn't live in my car for a couple weeks, I still like homeless people, I would give money to. The guy that I was with that night, he's like, don't give them money. And I'm like, why not? He's like, because all they do is just beg. And I'm like, bro, that's so rude. And like, I just thought it was fucking odd. Like, I'm just, you know, like, bro, like, we should all help each other. And he was just like, no. That was that fucking high roller guy, right? So he wasn't high rolling anything. He was fucking whatever. Anyways, he was high rolling his ego. That's what he was doing. But yeah, so it's that type of energy. So people that have never lived on their own, live with their siblings, live with their parents, blah 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 blah, marry for money and all that shit, they are going to, you know, and people that have never struggled, people that have never, like, you know, had that, you know what I'm saying? People that were married into, or not married, born into money, people that, you know, have money for, do things for the wrong reasons and have money, you know what I'm saying? Like people that scam, or people that just burn people for money and like shady deals, and you know, maybe their job is gang stalking, you know what I mean? Like maybe they all funny, maybe they all live in a house and fucking that's their job, is to gang stalk people, and that's what they get paid for, and they get a lot of money for it, and fucking that's why they feel so high and mighty, and you know, because they think that they're reading cards, or they think that they're, you know, this person that's has a lot of whatever. So but they're people will, it's so funny. Have you ever watched someone read cards and you just like look at them and hear them like fucking bullshit, bro? Like it's not even, it's like super hilarious. Like it's super funny how like people love to like bullshit. They love to bullshit, but the bullshit smells, and the bullshit is really, you know, in your face. Like if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And it's like there's little fucking puppets. There's little puppets because the word of the day is rigged. You know what I'm saying? The word of the day is rigged. Just saying. If you know, you know. But and I think that there's always words of the day, you know, there's always cryptic shit, but like if you know, you can see it and you watch it and you're just like, we know who each and one of you are, even if you act oblivious, even if you try to play on the same team. Your jersey is dirty, bro. Your jersey is off-white, not white. Your jersey is, you know, it doesn't matter if it's dirty. It could be a pure white shirt and still have a coffee stain on it. We know you're on the team. But if your shirt's off-white, if it's fucking cream, if it's not pure white, then we know that you ain't on the same team. So, you know, whatever it's funny. It truly is. And it's noticeable. It's very noticeable. And not a lot of people are on game because they want to fit in. They want to be this. They want to be that. They want to, you know, all of a sudden people are into, you know, whatever. And they go full blown, you know. So you're looking back at your past and you're just like, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be stable. I'm going to move forward, you know, because there's a lot of people out there wanting to get in your head, twist the truth, and reciprocate what you have. You see those cups on those four, Orion, you see Orion just second that with that squeak. You see all those 4 cups on the corners, and you see the 2 cups inside? Those are thirsty motherfuckers. The cups on the outside are like, let me scoop whatever they have out. And it's the color of the Hierophant. It's okay. Leave me out in the cold. It's okay. Like, leave people out in the cold. You know, sitting on what's yours, right? Sitting on what's yours. Or me, this is mine. This is mine. Or like, this is, you know, whatever. That's, you see, flipping. Did you see that, man? It flipped and it was like this. And look, Five of Pentacles reversed. When it flipped, it came out reversed. I'm telling you, what I was seeing in this pot with the smoke, it's things are, they want to flip it. They want to flip it, but it's crooked truth. They want to get your energy to dip from it, But that's all coming to an end. That's coming to an end. You see that's coming to an end. There is a definite ending to something. You see how the color coming from the mouth is blue and then like dark blue and light blue? Look, I'm telling you, they want to take your, okay, also too, they want to take your energy. They want to put in that Five of Swords. They want to have conflict with you. It is going to cause conflict. It is going to cause conflict, but you know what? That's what it is. It's consciousness. It's subconsciousness. It is secrets coming out. It is being exposed. It is the duality of things. That's what it is. This right here is going to be exposed. And you know why it's going to be exposed? Because there's judgment here. Because at the beginning of the card, there was the devil, there was judgment, and there was the Five of what? Pentacles? Yeah. And this is flipped. We see this, and now we have judgment again. It is the mirror. It is the mirror. It is showing you clearly, being transparent, right? That they wanted to cause illusions. All right, man. They want to cause illusions. They want to make it seem as though your cups are not, it's like, you see how they're flipped? If I put it like this, they're flipped. If you see it like this, they're flipped. If you see it like this, they want to cause an illusion. But right here, it's the mirror. So, okay, this is another download. So this morning, so they want to cause an illusion, right? You see this mirror right here? This mirror, it is the duality of things. So, and it reminds me of a photo. Yes, a photo, like a frame or like a mirror frame, right? So, there are things that oh my god. The High Priestess. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. So there are probably screenshots, videos, photos, I don't know what it is, about how these people are trying to conjure up whatever it is to throw to place, to take, to leave people out in the cold, which is to make the light people feel that they're unworthy. I'm telling you, to make you feel like you're less than, but that ain't happening, right? Because we see what it is. We see right here. And I was gonna say eyes, right? And the High Priestess came out with the eye right here. You see her eye on her forehead? Okay, so whatever it is they have of ours that they use to siphon to whatever. Is this bitch listening to me? She looked right at me. Oh my god. Ooh, kick rocks. Anyways, so whatever it is that they have she's staring right at me listening, like very contently. Hey ho. Hey. There she goes, she's walking away now. Go play with your daughter, bro. Go play with your daughter. Stop watching me. Fucking weird. Hi. Oh, I should bring up her phone or her camera or something. I don't know. I can't see that far, but who gives a fuck? Anyways, but just know that I see you. Okay, Hall? Call back. Yeah, she's taking pictures. I knew it. She's bringing out her camera, bro. I knew it. Anyways, she's taking pictures of her daughter, but whatever. Give me the ball. Anyway, so Oh man. Oh, so the eye. So whatever screenshots they have, whatever they have that they use, this is for you. If you use that, if you do that, if you have those things of light beings that you whatever try to that you use to like do whatever you do, to bring this to us, just know that I am going. If you have photos, if you have screenshots and whatever, be sure that when you look into the eyes of a Hierophant, white uniform players, you will be highly, highly surprised what you see when we look back at you in those photos and that screenshot and that video. The moon is reflection as well, and this is a reflection. Because when you look into that mirror and you try to say it's yours, when you know it's not, your illusions will come back to you. And we sit in the Six of Pentacles. It all comes back to the sun. You see that? The sun, pure white t-shirts. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So High Priestess came out, and I was called to do 2 of these cards right here. Yeah. Excuse me. I am a pig. That's Miss Piggy to you, sir, ma'am. Okay, Miss Piggy. What, man? All right, we're gonna do. Oh, this is the Cosmic Dancer Oracle. What advice? This morning I got oh shit, Sparkle and Shine. This morning, yeah. What advice? What do you suggest? Huh? What do you suggest we do? 2 cards. It says take the lead and be a channel. Okay. The earlier I got clean your vessel. I got slow down. I got be fluid, and I got be present, surrender and trust, and collaborate. What else did I get? Honestly assess. I got that. What else? Okay, I think that's all I got for. I got one more, but I don't remember. But I was just shuffling through the cards to see if they popped up, and they did. And then I'm gonna use. Okay, so I'm using this one, Cosmic Dancer, and then I'm using this one, Divine Circus. Okay. Excuse me. So let me get the book for this one. Alright, so let me shuffle these. Ryan, please. Dirty ass ball, man. She has 3 balls. She has a dirty, fucking disgusting ball. And she has 2 brand new, like, clean, like, they're not even brand new, but she won't fuck with them for some reason. And they're, this ball that she's connected to, it's dirty and filthy, and that's not the whole point. Well, the whole point is that I can't find it in the grass sometimes. And at least the new ones I can see, they're bright and shit, but this one, it blends in too well. So yeah, I'll show it to you if she brings it. It's disgusting. And I hate touching it. Oh, man. What do you have for the collective? Oh, what do you have for the real ones? Is the real ones? Ooh, okay. Awesome, this is cool. I've never gotten these cards before. Okay, so we're going to take the lead. What, 5? Yeah. So So it says, take the lead. It says, now is the time to clarify your vision and move forward with decisive action. Proudly present your project, purpose, or mission to the world with unwavering courage, and don't diminish or apologize for it in any way. All right, I'm posting. There is no virtue in concealing or suppressing the divine light that wants to shine through you in the form of creative expression and sacred service. Once you identify what your heart wants to offer, commit. Oh, that's the other card I got earlier today, commit. Then take steps forward towards your goal. Move in the direction of your dreams by putting one foot in front of the other and bringing your exquisite inner vision into outwardly realized form. Yes, bringing it into the 3D world. It says, accept and embrace your natural talents, abilities, and strengths. Your natural talents and abilities. And strengths, and also take time to acquire the skill. Take time to acquire the skills, the knowledge, and the mastery that will benefit you on your mission and purpose. Don't feel the need to rush. Please, man. What did I say earlier? Rushing. I said that. It says, don't procrastinate or get mirrored. Look at this ball. Ugh, disgusting. Gross. You see why my hands are dirty? It says, don't procrastinate or get mirrored in the details either. Get mirrored. What did I say about the fucking mirror for that card? Where is it at? I said it looks like a mirror frame. But also judgment. It's coming. Okay, so I didn't see this earlier, but look. So, oh man, where'd it go, man? It's right here. Somewheres. Come on. Oh, yeah. It's the, what was it? It's the 5 or whatever. Bro. Man. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Anyways, I'm not gonna waste my time. But, oh, it's right here. You see? Oh my god, what a dingbat. Oh my god. Oh my god. So when I saw this card, I only saw one mirror, okay? Seriously. All right. All right. So right here, in this card of judgment, there's 2 mirrors, okay? But right now, when I picked up the card, I just saw this one mirror. That's why I was looking for the fucking card. Don't get mirrored into a situation. You see what? We won't. We will not get mirrored into the situation. Okay? We will not get mirrored. Enough. Go lay down. Let me finish. Okay? It says, she's distracting me, man. It says, find balance between taking control and being flexible and intuitive. Remember, true leadership is a humble, and take the lead, is humble, heart-centered service that brings blessings to the world. Exactly. Heart-centered. Not fucking narcissistic, not putting you down, not belittling you, not this, not that, like what other people do. See, and not only that, people be talking about shit for years, the same shit, doing the, putting people down and like making themselves, boosting their egos and stuff. And like all of a sudden, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, they want to flip the script. All of a sudden, man, you guys be playing too much, and they're going to be coming to the surface. Watch. You're going to notice more and more of these people flipping, like acting like, oh, they changed overnight. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Man, it's funny. It is really, really hilarious. Like, are you for real? Man? Apparently you try to be for real. No, you ain't fooling no one. Okay, it says, oh, no, yeah, wait. What did I just read? Be a channel? Oh, that is take the lead. Okay, so be a channel. It says, consider what your physical body is composed of, stardust from the beginning of time. Also, consider your miraculous biology. Orion, stop. See? Bitches want attention, man. And you are a bitch, Orion, because you're a female dog. So people want fucking attention. Thirsty. You see what she's like? And she has a bowl of water right here. And she's just tripping. People are thirsty, man. For real. Like, thirsty for energy. They're hungry for energy. Just like, whatever. It says, like a crystal, you are a conduit, a living, breathing, moving lightning rod that can both draw forth energy and send it out to the world according to your actions and intentions. Indeed, it is vital. No. Indeed, she knows we're leaving soon. That's why. It says it is vital. It is a vital component of your life's purpose to draw. Water here. There. To draw light up from the golden center of the planet and iridescent white light down from the glowing infinity of the cosmos, merging and mixing. Oh, right. Ew, you're disgusting. Look at this. My God. Jesus, you're so gross. Get over here. Come here. Anyways, it says, merging and mixing these two energies and emanating them out across the surface of the earth greatly helps to heal, balance your home planet and all of her inhabitants. It says, hold the clear inner knowing that you are a divine vessel. Allow yourself to be inhabited by divine presence as energy. You live, love, and dance to the rhythm of the cosmos. Exactly. So it just confirms my message. It just confirms my message of know who you are, be in your own energy, ground yourself, know what you're connected to, because a lot of people want you to connect to them, and it's cool. It's whatever you want to do. Because I don't like to force people to do shit. You know, because it's your life. Ultimately, it's your decision, and like, it is what it is. But be careful who you're listening to, what you're doing, and be aware of the fuckery, man, because it is really real right now. These people want to portray to be something that they're not and haven't been for a really, really, really long time, and it's bullshit. So 2, out of darkness. It says, something that has been troubling you, something dark within you or in your life is about to become something else. You won't see it coming when the time is right, and it soon will be. Out of darkness will come new life. Exactly. It says, when the time is right, and that is fast approaching. I said that it's coming quickly. I said that. It says, fast approaching, the seed will push through, rise up, and reveal itself. It will no longer just be a seed, but a shoot that will grow into a plant and that can flower and bear fruit. It is not a question of whether or not it's going to happen. It is going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Ooh, I'm gonna leave that there. So it says, get over here. You better behave, man. You're being too curious right now. Okay, it says, secret shinobi. Shh. Can you keep a secret? It's time to play your cards close to your chest. Soon enough, you'll be ready to stand upon the mountaintop for all to see and bear. For now, let things unfold in the guarded privacy of your inner world. What did I say? Stay connected to yourself. It says, when the time is right, again, to be seen in the light, you'll know what is true and what to do. Until then, be patient, be private, be committed, and wait for the right time to shine. The ninja goddess, hiya, brings you a message. Sometimes being less visible, less transparent, less seen for a time is helpful. It doesn't mean being honest or deceptive, but it does mean keeping your intentions and truths to yourself until you see the best way to attain your goals. In fact, the best way to attain your goals might be more of the iron fist and a velvet glove approach. You might find the gentle persuasion works for better far better than the direct confrontation, which can unintentionally inflame a situation and trigger defensive reactions in others instead of finding a way to bring resolution. Oh my God. And I put that Aaliyah shit on. We need to find a resolution. It says, if you've been frustrated that you are not breaking through into a more prominent position or being seen as clearly as you would like, don't worry. That will pass and you will be given your time to stand up and be seen at the right time. For now, at least, you can move more freely without obstruction, jealousy, competition, or sabotage if you keep your private affairs private, very private indeed. Exactly. Ay, Dios. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we got the proud petite. I don't know what that means. Petite. It says, if you were proud of who were proud of who you are and everything you have learned in your life, free from shame, guilt, or judgment, what would you choose for yourself today? If you feel that life, if the choices you make for yourself from a place of feeling good are going to be more loving and helpful than anything from a place of self-judgment. Oh my God. It says, you've nothing to regret, you've learned a lot, and you are a beautiful being on a wild, divine journey. Be kind to yourself. Keep your head up. Then it will be easier to keep growing and glowing. Dear wild one, have you felt like you've lost your footing, got a bit clumsy, made a mistake? Have you been second-guessing your choices? Don't you dare doubt you. Be proud of all that you've done and how far you've come. Never be ashamed of who you are or the journey you've taken. If the ridicule, judgment, or shaming you are dealing with is not an internal situation, but something you feel coming from those who would seek to tear you down to make themselves feel better about who they are, oh my God. A strange but not so rare ill logic. Ooh, ill logic. Yes, ill logic. Not illogic. Ill. I-L-L, second word, logic. Then know that the oracle brings you comfort. You are stronger and wilder and more beautiful and true than any of that mean-spirited fearfulness. You might feel as though, oh my God, you might feel as though the fearful ones are killing your joy, but keep your chin up because you are going through this and leave it behind. Oh, because you're going to get through this and leave it behind. Any mud being slung your way is not going to stick. Let it slide right off of you and remain stuck in the hands of those who threw it your way. Oh my God, I'm saying people are throwing things. What did I say? Keep your sense of inner dignity intact. Yes. Never make yourself smaller to placate the fear of another's heart. Take pride in who you are. Be proud to be you. And know that this is a way to respect and honor the creative, loving power of the universe that you've created. With my head held high, I look at the world straight in the eye. I stand my ground and believe in myself each and every day. I will always find my way. I take pride in me. I am proud to be me. Boom. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. My name is Delana. Thank you for being here at Inward Revolution. I leave you with health, wealth, and happiness, peace, love, and harmony. Take care, everybody. Enjoy. It's so bright out here.